Beautiful souls, today I want to tell you about passion and finding your life purpose and your interests and finding the way I described it yesterday actually to my sister, who she was like, oh, I'm not really interested in anything, and I was like, I don't fucking believe you, and she filled it in for me and was like, yeah, maybe I just haven't found it yet. But the way I described finding my passions and my worlds of things, it's like I found myself. It was like coming home in a way. And it gives you such a direction, where the way that Leo Guru actualized.org says it is, without a life purpose or a passion or goals that are aligned with your highest values and purpose, it's basically like you're just a leaf blowing in the wind. It's like, like what is that? That's the thing. It's like when you find your thing or your mission, like understand this. You can, like, with everything in you, discover, like, what it is that you're designed, and it's almost like what you're put here to do. Or, like, not to say that the meaning is objective, but you create your own meaning, and you understand that with everything that you know over a lot of time, you understand the name of the game. You've made this failure, all right, here we are. After all that, all is said and done, here we are. You can realize, whether on psychedelics or not necessarily, of course, but just in general, through contemplation, or maybe it will just hit you, or maybe you'll discover it on the internet or something of that nature. What is the most worthwhile thing for you to do? Now, that doesn't necessarily have to be about vision or building or making a goal, like what's the most worthwhile thing to do. But like, you might as well, and you're completely inclined to decide that the most worthwhile thing for you to do is, based on your own, the worldview, taking everything into account, what should I do in this life? If you don't make a decision, then you'll just be indecisive, and that will be its own form of decision. See actualize.org, how to become decisive, one of his best practical episodes. I've got a lot more into his practical stuff recently. I'm like on monk mode at the minute, I swear. But it's, what are you going to decide to do? Whether you decide to do basically nothing, or whether you decide to pursue pleasure, junk food, that's completely within your right. It's your life. You're a sovereign, which just means you're a complete individual. Like, I'm sovereign amongst myself, and like what that means is to respect me as my own individual. It's like how, how parents like try and tell you how you should be based on how they are and how the family is, or how culture will do the same. It's about becoming so independent that I'm not defined by my culture, my family, my name, my history, my past. I am sovereign now, in the present moment. I am myself. And then with this comes your own right to decide if you want to kill yourself or not. That is your choice. If you want to watch TV or not, that's your choice. If you want to buy many dogs, that's your choice. Or for me, right, so when I found what happened to me then, was that the way that it goes, for example, Mr. Nature and Miss Sunshine is his girlfriend, if you're familiar with them. I've done a podcast with them, I'll link below, hopefully. And so Mr. Nature, this is the funniest thing. This is how it normally goes with spiritual awakening. You haven't got to be on spiritual awakening. I think it's the most mature, holistic approach to life, and it is actually what you want. It's just that you have like myopic, ignorant views of what it is. If you understood what spirituality truly was, then you'd be all for it. But it's, Mr. Nature used to be a gamer. He used to just play video games, etc., and just fuck around. And then he took loads of LSD or acid, just on a whim. And then he just went into like an infinite trance of past lives. And then from that point, he was no longer a gamer. And then for me, I just used to fuck around on Discord, on like the kind of like the Reddit and the 4chan people. Not literally, I never was really on 4chan, but the same sort of shit. Like, we would go on Reddit, We'd play stupid Flash games together, Roblox and shit. You can find all my Roblox Let's Plays with my mates on Discord if you scroll through my channel on YouTube especially, or on Rumble. I got 2 Rumble accounts. Anyway. And then I found, slowly, the reason I turned to this is like, and the example I'm about to give you shows how on one level there's chaos, but on a deeper level, a more holistic big picture level, is unity. Is I was really depressed, and this was awful for me. I was young, I was very confused, I was very insecure, and I really was hating most moments. But this led me to research what's the meaning of life, like how to fix my life, etc. And I found general personal development, which I resonated with not too much at the time, but over time it grew. I built a passion for personal development. Jordan Peterson was the first I found, for the most part. But actually, to be fair, like before even that, so I was really depressed, so I found music that resonated with me, which was OXSN. I resonated with the music he was putting out, whether or not that actually manifested the depression, but either way, I was attracted to it for some reason. XXX would talk about many things, like just suicidal, low vibrational thoughts, being stuck in your mind, etc., relationships, and like just sadness, and I resonated with it, but then he then transformed. He dyed his hair blue, and he was going through a process before he sadly got murdered while shopping for a motorcycle. He dyed his hair blue, and this was a representation that I got inspired by of he's going to change. And he began to start changing. He started to talk of things of like stop looking at your phone so much, and started to talk about personal development in general. And I was inspired because I was so into X, and then he was transforming. And I actually dyed my hair blue as tribute to X when he died. You can find that video again, I'll link it below hopefully, but it's on my channel somewhere. Just search OXSN XXXTentacion. But I also got into the same thing as X, as when I used to dye my hair as a new phase when I was really young as well, 15, 14, 16, nearly, like, that's when I stopped dyeing my hair. But I was like, I would dye it blue and go, and I'd steal it from X. I'd be like, now I'm changed, I'm the blue hair version, this is different. And then I dye it, like, I dyed it black when I got depressed. Shit like that, I remember that, that was funny. So what I was saying is how, like, the depression, which seems like chaos and seems like not good, but then in the bigger picture, it actually led me into personal development and things of this nature. And then through time, through the field, it's very interconnected in general with psychedelics. I found psychedelics and spirituality in general, it resonated with me, and I found psychedelics, which are at my very center, my very core. Psychedelics are. I know psychedelics like most don't. I've had over 110 trips, most likely, very potent, deep trips. I've had suicide terror trips of hell spirals. I've had heaven on earth recently, love awakenings, etc. And you think I'm chatting shit, just go research, for fuck's sake, because this culture is so toxic. They just like, this is one thing I was gonna make the video about potentially, is like, people shoot holes in your ideas and like deconstruct it in a negative way, but then their lives are trash. So it's like this cognitive dissonance where, like, I try to tell people about the health revolution that I found, and they're like, I don't know about that. Meanwhile, they're in misery. They're in misery because of their horrible health. Anyway, bit of a tangent, but it is connected. It's how, yeah, I found, very luckily, if I didn't find these things, one, I'd be scared because spirituality debunks fear, and two, I'd be a leaf blowing in the wind. Because now I have my purpose. My purpose is Hamza Ahmed. check him out on YouTube. Hamza, a personal development channel, better ideas, just the whole personal development scene. Jordan Peterson, Actualize.org especially, aka Leo Gura, Dan Coe, Yaki Awakened, Dr. Robert Morse, Dr. Sebi. It's about the information revolution. This is my gift. Terence McKenna, Alan Watts, I've evolved my language so drastically by listening to hundreds of hours of lectures, and the only reason I can do that, it might sound like a daunting chore to some of you, but to me, it's my passion. I love listening. Most people's form of entertainment is watching TGF or some like YouTube video, or like you know, Mr. Beast. My form of entertainment is what you're seeing right now, intellectuals talks, because my value is interconnecting reality, which is known as God realization. Check out Actualize.org, God realization episode, links below, hopefully. I'll get better. So I derive value from insights and content that provides insights, which is what my channel is. I am learning through life. I'm essentially talking to myself, as G-Block was so kind to comment on a previous videos. I am talking to myself. Everything that I'm saying is a projection of what I wish I would do, or things like this, and that's a very meaningful insight there. Understand that when you're doing these talks, you're actually kind of talking to yourself, and it's a big reflection, so it can be a big trap for your ego. But so I've evolved my language, I fell in love with these lectures that I resonate very strongly with. A very good example is How to Fall in Life by Leo Gura. That one, I've listened to it like 3 times. Same with What is Actualize.org. And my channel is very much based and growing off of his model. If you know, you know. So yeah, it's like I found my people, and they are on a mission, and I've joined them because it's what I've deemed important for myself. So I was going to go on and make a super long video, but actually the sun, please don't go, for fuck's sake. I wanted to go for a run in the sun. Oh no. Oh, it'll be alright. It's semi-cloudy. Coming in the garden. Yeah, my sister fucking made that. What a legend. La 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 la, here I am. Oh god, clouds. Fuck's sake, there's so many clouds, damn it. That's partly why I wanted to, I was hesitating making this video, because I realised that I'm going to miss all the sunlight. Damn, I hope it comes back. But yeah, I should probably head out and do that before it's too late. But yeah, basically, it can be hard to know where to look, though, if you don't know what your thing is. But, I mean, just in general, just doing good for the world and humanity, that's, a mission and a goal that many can adopt. But you've just got to, really... But the answers are in your DNA, they're in your brain. Just write down your values and your goals and, really distill them very clearly. This is, you'll hear this a million times, these actionable steps. But how many actionable steps have you actually taken? When you listen to a video of this nature and someone tells you to do something, get out a pen and paper, you don't do it, and you haven't ever done it, have you? So maybe it's probably wise to try and do that a bit. So anyway, I think that will do for today. But yeah, it's basically you find everything that is you and that you identify with. You build a whole personality. I've built this whole spiritual personality, etc. And also music. I found music. I've been writing some music today. Oh fuck yeah! Let me show you. Oh, good girl. Oh, hold on. Oh no, you can drink. Good girl. Keep drinking. See, she was drinking some water. I didn't wanna leave because she'd stopped drinking it. You gonna drink some more? Yeah, I'll show you a rap that I made earlier. I'll try and do it. Come on then, get your water. Fuck's sake. Alright, yeah, 1 second. I'll spit this verse that I've only just read it, literally 30 minutes ago. Just before I made this video, I was here in my amazing room that I'm so grateful for. My amazing bed, and I don't want her on there, but it would do. Minecraft and that, it's all love. Alright, let me spit these bars. I'll try to. So like I say, I literally just writ them, and I got some fake food and fake medicine, fake educations just uploaded, and on my podcast. You see, I'm on Google Podcasts, etc., and Anchor, and Spotify actually as well. So yeah, check that out. It's just uploaded. But yeah, if I can find my this beat. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it because I've only just made it. So the beat is made by, where is he? Where the fuck is this account? The beat is made by, how do I pronounce that? Buffera Beats. All right, so there's the lyrics. I'll see if I could do it. It's called Monk Mode. So here it is. There's the link. Non-profit, of course. All right, yo. If you don't know, bro, it's time for monk mode. I don't go slow, I go then go more. I ain't got loads of skunk to smoke loads. I'm paving roads for bros to grow loads. I ain't got hoes or ghosts to blow loads. I pop out jokes and scrolls above those. And most these goals got loose and loopholes. And then I froze and jumped out the window. When I blow O's, I'm jumping through those into my goals. Exploiting loopholes, I'm smoking dope. I don't choke on smoke, I don't stop, I go. You won't see me coping. When I spit flows, you won't see me choking. Every day I am building something. That's all I got. I kind of slipped a little bit. I said when I spit flows, you won't see me choking, and I proceed to choke. Woo! I didn't even listen to that whole beat yet. Woo! That is fire, man. Holy shit. Alright. Reality is literally love, obviously. Can't you see? I'm so grateful for infinite love. If you haven't realised, you will. And, that's the maddest thing ever. Leo Guru said that. He was like, if you don't know self-love, like, if you don't get it, you will. And then I realised, like, months later while I was on shrooms, and I was like, how the fuck did he... But yeah, I love you. I gotta go outside, man. Fuck these clouds. Fuck, I miss the sun. Oh well. It's all love. Fear is an illusion.